When I found out I was going to be the first Cornell Engaged Scholar, I was delighted and astonished, really, because there's so many people at Cornell who have been involved in Engaged Scholarship for a very long time. And there's some amazing work being done by faculty and students on this campus under the umbrella of what's called engagement. I think the key thing for people to know about engagement is that it's a different form of scholarship. The engaged scholar goes into a community who has certain goals, and the engaged scholar recognizes that the people in that community are the experts on their community. So the engaged scholar collaborates with that community in order to get to where the community wants to go. The project I've been involved with is the Phoenix Players Theater Group at Auburn Correctional Facility. The Phoenix Players was founded by two people who are incarcerated at Auburn who thought that the theater and certain kinds of therapeutic attributes of the theater could be used to help them both live there and also transform themselves and help them redeem themselves from the crimes that they have committed. Part of transformation for them is to be witnessed. That transformation is not complete until it's witnessed by other people. And so they perform once every 18 months or so work of their own devising. They are the ones who tell us what they need from us, and then we provide the expertise to collaborate with them in creating their journey for them, both the journey that helps them live there in a more peaceful and productive way, and the journey that hopefully will help them live a better life outside of prison should they ever be paroled. We had 70 hours of documentary film. Auburn allowed us to make the first documentary film inside Auburn prison. And we have just finished editing that. And what we hope is that the documentary will be a larger form of witnessing for these men, that it will get public circulation, and that through the film, people will begin to question their definition, the stereotype of what people who are incarcerated are all about. We hope that we can reignite the notion in many people's minds that these people who are incarcerated are human beings too, and that they have a imagination, they have intelligence, they have a mind, they have creativity, and that many of them are deeply, deeply repentant for what they've done that have landed them in prison, and that some of those who are deeply, deeply repentant have found a way through theater, through involvement with other arts, to transform themselves and give themselves a real chance, an opportunity to be vital members of the community should they ever be paroled. The Engaged Scholar Award will assist me in a number of ways. First of all, there's a small financial prize, which is helping us with the post-production of the film. Second, the Department of Corrections allowed us to do a website for the men, and so the maintenance and updating of that website is another form of witnessing. And so the funds from the Engaged Scholar Prize will help us maintain and upgrade that website. And finally, I'm teaching a course next year for the first time on prison theater, where I will interview and take 6 students every Friday with me up to their lab session will be at the prison with these men. And the money from the Engaged Scholar Prize will help me bring in guest speakers on the Wednesday lecture discussion sessions for those students to talk to about prison, about incarceration, about the arts in prison.